G'day everyone. Today I wanted to talk about a practical application for my last video, which is letting the heart lead and not the mind. So this practical application will center around basically if you're feeling like you're lost, if you're feeling like you're not good enough, or you're, some sort of energetic blockage, this can really help you get past that. So basically, we drop into the heart space, and there's a distinction between, perceiving through the mind and perceiving what the heart is feeling through the mind. That's one way. But, if you're stuck there, don't worry, that's just the first step, and you can use that to get down into the heart. What you actually want to do is, drop down into the heart space. You want to feel your heart like you are your heart. If you're having trouble with this, you can actually, start with a feeling-based exercise where you feel like what it's like to be in your hand. Your hands are actually portals. They regulate body temperature, same as your feet and the top of your head. So your hands are very easy to feel with because that's what they're made for. So you can start by feeling the feeling in your hand, and then logically transferring that feeling down the arm, down to the elbow, and take your time. Just go slow and really feel what it's like to go down the arm. You can even touch yourself and tap, something like that, if that helps. Just feel the feeling, and then you want to try and feel as deeply as you can. So you're trying to feel the center of your bone. And I think there's actually a quote by Jesus, but don't quote me on this. He says, breathe into your bone marrow, which is the deepest, fluid inside the bone. It's like the deepest of the deep part inside you. So you want to feel into that, and because naturally the arms extend from the heart, you'll make your way down to the bicep, to the shoulder, and if you do this for both arms, you'll end up reaching the heart. And now we sort of use a meditation technique, and if you're not familiar with that, basically my definition of meditation is just not reacting to thoughts. So you can still have thoughts, and your thoughts can go through your mind like water flowing under the bridge. Your brain is just constantly doing these thoughts. But meditation isn't the act of getting rid of these thoughts. Meditation is just not reacting to these thoughts and not letting them, get an emotional reaction out of you, not, allowing you to feel bad or to actually identify with these thoughts. And that can be difficult sometimes, but, you kind of just want to treat it like these thoughts are people. These thoughts are, are people, and you're just ignoring them. They have no bearing on you. They don't matter because they're not real people, but you can visualize them as, a metaphorical person who might be speaking bad on you. And this helps you to actually realize that these thoughts aren't even your own thoughts most of the time. These thoughts are actually the projections and expectations from other people. And this is why they're actually, creating an emotional reaction for you. And so that's the first step. You realize that these thoughts are not anything to do with me, and then you stop identifying with them. Now you're in a meditative state, and now you're actually in a position, once you combine that with the feeling, you're in a position to actually feel the heart and let it lead. So now we're in the heart space. You actually are feeling like you felt in your hand and felt in your arm, like the depths of your heart. And it's totally normal for this to feel maybe some pain to come up, some emotion to come up, but just be patient with yourself because this is a process. And so, this is a process that goes on through your whole life, but it gets better, trust me. So you feel into this heart, and now your objective is basically to stay in this heart space, especially when you're making decisions, especially when you're, going about life. You'll stay in this heart space and not allow the mind to react to things. And now that's step one. And now for the practical application is, so say you're actually not feeling good enough. Say you're not feeling, like you have purpose, like you're not doing something with your life that you should be. Well, we use fear of being seen as a example here. So you'll drop down to the heart space. You're not reacting to thoughts. You're feeling what it's like to be, inside your body, but mainly your heart. And you actually want to imagine, close your eyes, feel your feet on the ground, feel the room around you as well. And it also helps to open up your vision, so you're not focused on one thing. So you could even look around in the room before you close your eyes and see, try and expand your vision to see as many things as possible, because this relaxes you. And then you close your eyes, drop down to the heart space, and you actually notice from your heart what it feels like to be seen. What would it feel like to actually be seen? What would it feel like to actually have a purpose? What would it feel like to actually, to be there now? And you'll probably notice after a while, it might not be instant, but after practicing this, you'll notice that it actually feels like a natural state. This is where you're supposed to be. And no expectation on reaching that in a certain amount of time. But after you actually practice this, you'll feel like being seen, or whatever your fear is a natural state, or the opposite of your fear. So being seen is a natural state. Having a purpose is a natural state. And that's, not to say that if you're not in that state, you're doing wrong. No. We all have these blockages, right? So once you've allowed the heart to feel that, now you can use the mind and actually utilize it to, feel through the textures of these images that come up. So, you're thinking about being seen, and now you can actually visualize and imagine what, specific instances that you're going to be seeing, whether it's social media or whether you'd like to do an event or speak, public speaking or something. You're now using the mind. The mind's purpose is to actually visualize and feel through the textures of what it would actually feel like to be in these certain images or these certain frameworks, whereas the heart is more general. The heart doesn't, know about these concepts and things. So this is actually the mind's true purpose, is to feel and to, understand concepts in a feeling-based way. And once you actually embody this feeling-based way, now these thoughts can no longer bother you, because you're not thinking in words. These thoughts cease to exist. These thoughts, they don't have any bearing, because your mind is being used for the true purpose that it was meant for. Okay, that's today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And so I just wanted to add, there's nothing you need to do to raise your vibration. So your vibration being raised is a natural consequence of feeling your emotions and allowing these blocks to be cleared. However, this takes time, and time is money. So the reason why I do these videos and everything is first to help people, but also I have a business where I do energy healing, and it's a really powerful and unique process that I offer. And I actually do an introductory offer for cheaper. But basically this energy healing is a fast track to feeling your emotions and clearing these blockages. So if you're really feeling stuck, if you're really feeling, like hopeless and stuck, you should message me. I'll leave my socials down below. And even if you just need to talk, even if you just, need someone to listen, I'm always here. So I'll leave my Instagram and you can message me at any time, and that's free. But if you'd like to book a session, that's awesome too. So yeah, the session is for a fast track. I know time is money, and removing these blockages will help you to, be where you want to be in life faster. And that's the energy exchange that I offer. So thanks for watching, guys, and subscribe if you want, like, dislike, whatever.